Hey, folks, how y'all doing tonight?
Hey, everybody.
We had lots of
How
rain
y'all
and
doing?
thunder and stuff today. Lots of rain, but
we got lots here too.
yeah, we have Miss Trisha here tonight. Trisha set
So
sail.
Sherman, get ready. It's headed your way, brother.
Yes, sir. Uncle Dave's Adventures. Then we got some old hillbilly guys. Sherman CNS Travels.
Oh, so I'm the hillbilly now.
Yeehaw.
Well, my wife always calls me a hillbilly because I always like to walk around barefoot. You such a hillbilly.
Hold on a second. I have a quick question. Patricia, you're in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I am.
I'm like, wait a second. You know?
House.
She's supposed to be working, but she's vacating.
I worked all day long.
She's working.
I worked all day long, but 4 o'clock hit, I was out of there.
There you go.
Yeah. Sorry, gotta go.
That's right.
Yeah.
And by the way,
hey, Leslie,
I want to go to that place where you had that amazing looking sandwich.
Fish lips. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
so
God. Good. I watched that one before I came in here. I'm like, oh Lord.
There's a bunch. So right there at the pier, at the port, there's a bunch of seafood restaurants. So I guess we came in Saturday. So Saturday night we went to Grills. And then Sunday, I went out and did the helicopter ride. And when I was done, I went over to Fish Lips and ate there. And I told him, I said, I want to sit where I can see the water. And so they took me, they have an upstairs, they have an elevator, but I walked up the stairs. So took me upstairs, took me outside. At first I was like, man, I do not want to sit outside in this Florida heat, but they had some fans going. Right. I got me a frozen drink and it was divine. It was such a neat experience to sit out there. I had a great view, amazing sandwich.
That was like a crab and shrimp roll or something, or a seafood roll.
It's called a seafood roll, and it had lobster, crab, and shrimp, I believe. Mwah, chef's kiss.
Take my money. Take it right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be in Port Canaveral in September. Well, unfortunately, September of 2027. But I'm definitely gonna go find that place.
Yep.
Will. Hey, Will G.
Fish Lips and Grills, they're both good. They're right there.
So good.
Nowhere together.
Hey,
and
Susan.
They got good views from all of them. Both of them are good to go.
For sure.
Good
that was
evening,
some good stuff today, Trisha. That was some good stuff today. I'm like, and I posted it, and I'm like, up close and personal with Trisha, because you were right.
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot to bring my to bring a gimbal or a tripod with me, so I was holding the phone, and I was like, so you got to up close and personal with my hair and my mouth.
You were up there biting on it. I'm like, well, she's got nice teeth anyway, you know.
Right.
Good stuff. Still good stuff. I mean, you're doing more than I do. So.
Yeah. I like the helicopter ride. I like the little hula on the dash.
I plan to watch that tomorrow.
Yes.
I plan to watch that tomorrow.
Sherman, I was thinking the same thing. She takes off in a helicopter. There's a little hula girl on the dash, you know. Like, oh yeah, there we go. That's what's up.
Hey, everybody feels safe now.
Too much, you knew you were in trouble.
Danny's in ninja mode.
I really liked when he made the turns and she aimed the camera out the window and it looks like the water's that far away.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's what's up.
Yep.
That was really good. I really enjoyed that.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
You know what? You know, I'm so stupid. I'm sitting there watching the video when he makes a turn and I'm turning my head.
You know? I found myself doing that too, man.
I'm leaning with the turn like I'm going to help out the video or the helicopter, you know?
Yep. That's funny.
Well, you don't want to miss nothing.
No, that was awesome. I really did enjoy the helicopter video. I enjoyed both of them, but I really did enjoy the helicopter video. I really enjoyed Chris and Liz's helicopter video from Grand Cayman too.
Hey, Linda.
Look at that.
Same thing. When that guy in Chris and Liz, when he took it and he aimed the helicopter down, he took his hands off the stick. I was like literally turning with my hands, like, make it fly, bro. Make it fly, you know. I was like panicking, you know.
Yep. Thankfully, my guy was not a daredevil.
That was cool.
Sam.
Hello, Kimberly. And Linda
Okay,
told
Sam
me.
here.
And Ron.
Ron, Linda,
Ron. Antoinette. How you doing,
Stephen
young
Stern.
lady?
That's all right. We got
Oh.
Danny here to keep Rick straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Carol.
Time job.
Hey, Miss Carol. How you doing, Miss Carol?
My fellow solo cruiser.
There you go. Yep.
There's your roommate too, Dave Scott's in.
Yeah, Scott's here. My roomie. Pretty unhinged.
Uh-oh. We got Scott. Yep.
You got Zach.
Man, for such a slow news week, all of a sudden I got a bunch of news to report today to talk about.
The news I have you don't want to hear because it has nothing to do with cruising or travel. So I'm just going to sit over here and keep my mouth shut.
Well, you know we talk about anything, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dwayne's asking
Dwayne.
about the unhinged.
What is the unhinged?
The unhinged.
So,
is-
Sherman,
Dwayne
if you have a video, if you have the video, send it to Rick and let him.
Let me
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Or Scott, drop the link for the unhinged. I know Scott's in
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there it
Drop
is.
that link.
I didn't have to say anything.
Let's see.
The unhinged is going to be the greatest cruise of all time.
I don't know, man. That
Scott-
seascape cruise, that inaugural Galveston.
No, shut your face. Shut your whore mouth.
Yep.
Unhinged.
The unhinged is going to be the most magical.
Rick, it's an old video, but I put one down at the bottom there.
Yes, sir. Anyway, Dwayne, that's what it's all about.
As
That's one I didn't
as the last I heard, there is like 120 content creators or YouTube channels in this group.
I think over
Yeah.
50 cabins
100.
booked.
120.
Wow.
And if you ask Scott, I've booked 17 of those cabins.
Did you? I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, he likes to give me grief because I booked it and then I canceled it, and then now I'm going with Mandy. I'm rooming with her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it fell through. My friend who was going with me, her other daughter, she's got 4 daughters and a son, and her second daughter is pregnant and was due in November, so we had to cancel our MSC cruise. And then her first daughter just announced that she's pregnant and she's due in February, so we had to cancel Unhinged because I was not paying that amount of money for a balcony cabin by myself. And so
you know what you need. You know what you need to tell them children. Stop reproducing. 6 months.
But
she
I
and
was
I
thinking, you know what they do when Trish goes on cruises?
Yeah,
not my kids. They're not my kids.
Yep.
I mean, her kids can do what they want to do. They're not mine.
Yeah.
Well, they know since you're friends with their mom, they know your itinerary, so they do that purposely
So
9
they'll
months
stay
in
home.
advance to mess you up.
That's it. Well, she said nobody's allowed to have a baby next June because we're planning on doing.
There you go.
Well, hey,
We thought that baby
they'll
next year.
have the babies
There you
whether y'all are there or
See.
not. I mean, you can see them after the cruise. Everybody will be feeling better. I mean,
I feel
So
that.
you gotta go. You go back to April, and the women are gonna be like, "No, we can't have sex this month because my mom's cruising in June, so no babies."
No babies.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Well,
Well,
did you hear about the crewman that fell off the Regal Princess around Cancun heading towards Cozumel? Crew member fell
Saw
off the
that thing.
ship.
did they fall off? I mean, really? Did they?
They just
fall?
That's
said
what
he
they're
went
going with.
overboard. I just read he went overboard. I didn't hear if it was a
Yeah.
fall or a jump.
They're not. They kind of been quiet about certain aspects of it, but they did
Well, I
declare
don't.
him dead.
If you've ever been on a cruise ship with a rail, the rail is at least 4 feet high. At least 4 feet high.
Yeah.
I'm 6'1". Sherman's 6'11" or something like that. We would literally have to run to jump over it, which at our age we don't do.
Yep.
We don't do the
Nope.
run thing,
Nope.
And if you go overboard, you either did. This is me personally. I mean, this isn't a rule. You either did it on purpose, or somebody threw your ass over there.
Yep.
That's the
Or you were
only
doing
reason I can
something
see people
stupid.
going overboard.
Yeah.
Or if they were working below deck, I don't know how everything goes below decks with the
Right.
rails and all that, but I'm sure it's pretty damn safe. It could have happened something like that. Maybe when
Well, with being a crew member, you don't know if they were working on something on the outside of the rail or cleaning or
That's
leaning
what
up
I keep thinking.
or
Yeah.
right, but 9 times out of 10, they don't work on the ship while it's in motion,
Right.
especially over the side. Maybe
Right.
when a pilot was coming on board, because pilots come on board while the ship's
Right.
moving, and that lower door's open. Okay, possibly could see that,
Yeah.
but they're usually tethered in to make sure that doesn't happen.
Supposed to be, yeah.
Yes.
But you're right, Dave. You don't. Most of the time, you don't find out the whole story and the truth
Hey,
of
Cole.
it. There's very, very few people that fall off a ship. Like
Yeah.
you said, they either jump or
Right.
somebody helps them fall.
Yeah.
Unless they're just doing something completely stupid, trying to tight walk down the rail or something like that.
Hi, Mark.
But-
How you doing?
Again, that wouldn't be a fall. That would be an intentional if you're doing something that crazy.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, because I've been outside on a balcony, and being 6'1", that rail literally comes like higher to the upper side of my belly.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
4 feet at a minimum.
Yeah.
I
And
agree,
same
Dwayne.
thing on the Lido and all the decks. Anywhere
Yeah.
anything's open, there's So I mean, I feel for the worker. I don't know
Yeah.
what transpired, but I hope that everything works out.
Well,
You know,
it's going to have to be early in the morning for them coming around Cancun heading to Cozumel. It's going to be, probably 5:30, 6 o'clock. It's just not. That we'll probably. I don't know. We may never hear from. But Princess probably knows, but they're not going to come out with it. So
well, I mean, I get that too.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it sucks. We lost
sucks,
we
yeah.
lost a crew member in our crew's family. Which
Right.
I've never crewed celebrity, but still, all crew members are still family. you
right,
know?
exactly. Yep.
We're the people. They're the people we depend on to make our cruise a good one. So
Right.
any one of them that's lost, it's not good.
Yeah, they did.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
excuse me. I did wrote down my notes. They did say 6 a.m. whenever they determined when he fell off or what he wound up in the water. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So anyway,
hopefully they get him. Hopefully they get him back on board, safe, sound. You know.
yeah,
Well, I think
They-
they,
they-
did say he was deceased.
they did. Yeah,
That's
they
not
did call him. They did
Yeah,
call
they,
him.
So I assume they recovered. Did they even say if they recovered the body? They just said he was confirmed deceased. They said that Carnival and Princess were actually both searching for him. So I guess there was a Carnival ship in the area as well.
Jubilee.
I couldn't remember
Jubilee.
which one. I just know that they said
Yeah.
there was a Carnival ship as
Yeah,
well.
Jubilee was out there helping.
They said they just updated just a short time ago. Said that the search had ended and that he was dead. They'd found confirmed that he had died, or
Yep.
the person had died.
Well, at least they recovered the body and the family
Right.
has closure. You
Closure.
know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
And cameras are everywhere. Yep.
I was on a ship and we were leaving
That cruising complete.
Grand Cayman. I believe we were leaving Grand Cayman. And I'm out on a smoking deck and the moon, as I'm sitting there, the moon's off to my right. Don't start that. Don't start that.
It's not mine this time.
Hey! Go out there and do that.
Squirrel.
Yeah, no. There's a leaf that fell in the neighbor's yard. We need to attack.
Yep.
There was the moon was off to the right. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, something feels weird about the ship. And when a guy's like, no, we're still going the same way. I'm like, no, we're not. Because now the moon's off to the left. And they turned the ship around. And we were going back for a medical emergency. You know? And
Yeah.
I hate to say it, I don't want to throw him under the bus, but this was a guy that spent 15 years in the Navy and he didn't know, like, the moon's over here, now it's over there, so we're going a different direction. No, that's not true. I'm like, well, then did the moon move?
Once a swabby, always a swabby. This is the day for people falling in the water. This is on the 11th, actually, when it happened. Guy fell in the water there at Coco Cay, right next to Adventure of the Seas was docked there. On the other side was Wonder. But he fell over between the pier and Adventure. But the crew reacted quickly and got him out of the water and all. And I think they had to do some medical work on him and all that. But they did save him.
Yep.
I can't.
What is it with road tripping folks on the pier over there?
I mean,
just because they had on a Carnival shirt, they didn't have to trip him.
come on.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
What I get, okay, so just hear me out and let me spout
Hey,
this
Chris.
retarded this. You tell me what you think. So there's a pier and there's a ship on either side. I don't care which ship you're on. If you fall between the dock and the ships, especially if you're in the Caribbean, which most of us are, they're worried about people getting crushed by the ship, right?
Right.
How about if you hit the water, instead of panicking, you swim under the pier? The ships aren't coming through that, and then you can move. I mean, you
They
can
got
move.
them huge bladder type bumpers on her, man. It's
They'll
going to
never
keep the
touch the
ship
pier,
away
but
from
they
the
always,
pier.
you know,
Yeah.
I mean, granted, somebody go in the water, yes, is a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Is it a death sentence? No, it is absolutely not. In my way of thinking.
Yep.
If I hit the water and there's a ship and there's a pier with pilings and there's a ship on the other side, I'm going underneath the damn thing just to make sure.
Right.
And then swim or walk or whatever and come out ahead of it, you know?
Yep.
But maybe that's just me.
Well,
Well, they were saying that, some of them were saying that he may have been on a mobility scooter that malfunctioned and kind of got away from him. So they hadn't really cleared up whether he was actually walking or a mobility scooter or what.
Yeah.
Well, there was that one woman that went off of the pier on a mobility scooter and she died.
Yeah.
Yes, she did. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure did.
I mean, I
Yeah,
hate
wow.
seeing anybody go into the water. I hate seeing anybody losing their life because of it. I'm just thinking that maybe sometimes if you keep your wits and keep your head together, it wouldn't be as bad. I mean, but that's just me. Like I said,
I was wild. Hey, I saw that guy. He jumped in there to after.
Oh, save the man! Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And guess what?
He jumped right down there.
He took his shit off and he jumped in that water.
Sure did.
And the best part, he didn't want anybody to know who he was.
Nope.
He's like, "Yep, all right, have a nice day. Okay, we're going to the beach." They were like, "No, we didn't talk to you." He's like, "No, you don't. Take care of him."
That's the picture. I put the picture down there, what they had where he fell in, showing them trying to get him out and stuff.
Yeah. Yep. That's true, Chris.
Yeah.
It's a wonder that you don't have some serious injuries just even quickly as you fall in there. There's so much can go wrong there. I've been at that. The last time I was there at Costa Maya, yes, Donna, man, there's some waves, man, badass waves, man, hitting the ship. I put a video out on it, and it's one of my best watched videos I have, where these waves are just. Jubilee was there. We was on Seascape, and NCL Encore was there, and those waves are splashing off the sterns of the ship. I mean, those huge waves. Man, that would not be a good time to go in. Yeah,
I've had that like in Cozumel, and they were smacking the stern of the ship, and the ships weren't moving a whole lot, but on board they were.
right.
And you couldn't see them physically move, but if you were on the ship, you could feel it, dancing a little bit.
Yep.
Hey, Joe. Good to see you, Mr. Joe Huck.
Yeah, old Joe.
I'm trying to figure out what Scott's got coming in Arizona. He's
oh no, just stay off the road. I'm in my boxes in my living room. I'm Gucci. Yeah.
Scott always gives visuals I don't need.
Yeah.
Scott, there will be no boxers on the couch in our room on the Unhinged. I'm just going to tell you now.
Yeah.
It will be fully clothed at all times.
Yeah.
Lucky Scott.
They snapped some lines before. They sure have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
a big dust storm. Okay.
Yeah, Dwayne's on here too. He's out there, and he said he got big Naboo blowing through. So
I don't speak Arizona apparently. I don't know what that is.
Naboo is a dust storm.
Gotcha. Because when I read that, I was thinking he was talking about,
No. Funny. But I can see you think that though.
I mean, I'm from Georgia. We don't apparently get naboobs.
Yeah.
I think I just saw Miss Vicky.
Oh, Joe, you've been Scenic World in the Blue Mountains, huh?
New South Wales, Australia.
Wow. Feeling like a villain. Hey, Carol, he deserves every bit of hard time he gets coming his way.
I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all better leave my roommate alone. Because I will shut the 2 days down and give Scott 3 days off. with pay. Scott, you better tell him.
Yep.
Scott likes it.
Man. Oh yeah. Oh, Keith, you had to go there, man. You had to go there.
6 days during a tornado warning or monsoon. Well, I have a whole home generator right outside this wall right here. So if the power goes out during a hurricane, I will still sleep butt naked, and it don't matter. I was off for 30 seconds, the generator kicks on, the power comes back on, I'm back to air conditioning.
Hey, that's just TMI, man.
True story is
man.
a true story. Dude, you would not believe the people in the neighborhood I live in, and I tell them, see, I had a home generator installed, you know. Like, oh, we're coming to your house if the hurricane hits. No, you're not. You know what I mean? They're like, no.
Yep.
I'm like, no. I'm gonna have my kids there, and this and that. But I mean, if like Tricia said, Dave, we're coming to your house. Yeah, of course you're coming. Sherman, of course
Right.
you're coming. You know, Rick, of course you're coming. But not these ragtag people I know around here. No, indeed. You know, there's no fucking way. Oh, sorry. There's no way.
Beep.
Yeah.
I'll let the real people come over, but not be like, hey, Dave, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. I ain't going about the business. Hey, man, you got a generator. Can we come over? No, you can't. You absolutely cannot.
You know,
Like Sherman, hey, Dave, I see you had a hurricane and your power's out. We're good. Can we come over? Yeah, man, come on. Let's make it a party.
Yeah.
Come over here with no power and no way to get anything. Sure.
Barrel hit us, you know, Hurricane Barrel hit. And all right, I pulled out my generator, fired it up, and got it running. It ran about 3 hours, and all of a sudden the carburetor crapped out. Gas went everywhere. I said, "Good God Almighty!" So my Ford truck has a generator built in it, so I was hooked up to that, and I ran the freezer and refrigerator off of it. Then a neighbor next to me, he had some extra plug-ins. Said, "Man, plug yourself in, Rick." So we ran some fans and stuff like that to plug chargers for the phones, the little light stuff. Then after all said and done with, I made a beeline to Harbor Freight and bought a 9,000 watt Predator. So I'm ready now.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something. You talk about that 9,000 watt Predator.
Right.
It's funny you brought that up. During Hurricane Ida, back, I don't know, it's been 3 years ago, I guess, when Hurricane Ida hit here.
Right.
I had a 5,500 watt McCullough, and I didn't leave my house. My next door neighbor had a 9,000 watt Predator, right, from Harbor Freight. So him and I stayed in our little neighborhood. We were 2 of 4 people that stayed.
Yep.
Well, it knocked trees down across the road. We couldn't get out. We spent 3 days just cutting trees to get out.
Right.
Well, I took my generator and put it over on the deck with his, and we made a makeshift cover because all of it was gone.
Oh yeah, I've seen him do that. Yes.
We would run his house on my generator until it ran out of gas, which is usually about 10 hours.
Right.
Then we'd unplug it, plug it into his, and start his up. Let mine cool down. Check the oil, fill it up with fuel, and then run his until that ran out, and then we were done for the night. But I had a friend of mine up the street because we were all electric.
Right.
A friend of mine up the street had gas, like natural gas.
Right.
So the 4 of us would cut trees all day, trying to cut our way out. Then we would go up to my buddy's house, who wasn't in town, but I had the keys. And we would go in there and we would take hot showers and, you know, all that. He had a gas stove. We would cook some dinner, or I'd cook it on my natural gas grill at the house. And then we'd go to sleep tonight. We did this every night for almost 2 weeks till our power came back on.
That's cool. That's cool.
But it was awesome because I had a deep freezer full of food. My next door neighbor had a deep freezer full of food.
right.
Man, we were eating chicken and pork chops and steaks and hamburgers and making omelets on a flat top griddle. Man, it was great. I'm like, man, I hope nobody comes back. I hope everybody stays gone. You know, this is the 4 of us back here.
I just tapped into my a new bottle I had, but I still got about 3 other empty bottles, propane bottles, and I plan to, next storm comes through, I'm gonna at least take 2 of them, and get fresh bottles on standby, and then we do have gas stoves in our house,
and it was even more quiet during the day, except for our chainsaws and we had a big old John Deere. We had like I want to say it was like a C800. I don't know, it's a huge tractor, and he had a road grader attachment on it. But we had like 1/2-inch chain he wrapped around it. We tied onto the trees, and I'd be on the tractor, and they'd cut them, and I'd just haul them off the road, dump that blade, and shove them the rest of the way off. Yeah, I was hoping nobody came back, but yeah, at last.
It's
be Davesville.
Yeah,
right. That'd be Uncle Daveville. That's it.
Well, make sure on this 9,000 watt generator, I got that push start. I got that battery.
Well, no, he never pushed. He had a key start, but still, same thing, man. That, and we had to before the storm, he parked his truck at the end of the road just in case this would happen. So we'd have to walk about 1/8 of a mile, I guess, up to the end of our road, not even that far. To get in the truck, we'd have to haul the gas cans. And then we went, the first time we went to get fuel, we had to go all the way to Gulfport, Mississippi. We filled up all the gas cans, and I filled up his truck. Then we came back. And the guy that owned the place that stayed, he had a cart, so we could cart him back. Then the next time we went, we loaded all the gas cans in my truck, and we went, and he paid for all the fuel, And with us alternating like that every 2 or 3 days, in 2 weeks, I had $700 worth of gas receipts.
I tell you, that system worked though. It kept going. Yeah, that's a good system. Good system. Yep. But yeah, I feel a lot better, and I do have the plug-in on the house. I can plug that generator into the house. I got the cable, and
boy, Linda, you ain't lying. Never even thought about that.
Yeah, already has a separate breaker panel for it and everything. Yep.
Yeah, Linda got a pro move there with coffee now.
Yep, I saw that. I ain't even thought about doing it that way, Linda. That's a good idea.
Well, now that I have 18,000 kilowatts sitting outside of my house, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I got 18,000 kilowatts sitting out here on a house that only needs 14,000. So I'm good.
Right.
Y'all come over. We can plug in your RV too. I don't care.
There you go. You drove to Philadelphia. You do what you got to do, man. Hey, Malibu, how you doing?
You got that, Carl. Jeez. I have a half sort of wheel running. That's how I keep my police powered up. That's it.
Well, Linda, a lot of people pay a lot of money. They pay about $10 a cup for iced coffee. So you go to Starbucks.
I watched a video of this young lady, and I follow her. She was in an airport in Chicago, and she got like a 12-ounce iced coffee, and it was like $11. I'm like, iced coffee, but it was in an airport. That's ridiculous, dude. That is
Yep.
nuts.
Oh man. Yep. Yeah, I ain't paying $10. You're right, Linda.
No, indeed. No.
Iced coffee.
Star Crooks. Yeah, you're right.
Star Crooks. About the only time I go to Starbucks is when my husband gets a gift card from a student. Every
yeah.
'cause he doesn't drink coffee, and
Yeah.
his students will occasionally give him gift cards. Occasionally, I'll put money on my app, but I rarely do
RB.
because I just don't go there that often
Tripping with
anymore.
RB.
RB! They got some good stuff too. Y'all need to go check out
Robbie
Triple
and
RB.
Bitta, right?
Betta.
Robbie and
Betta.
Bitta.
Better, yeah. Miss Tricia, did your son go to the post office today?
He's going tomorrow.
He better.
Yep. He told me he was going to go tomorrow. I asked him if he could go either today or tomorrow, and he was already at work and didn't have my key, so he said he'd do it tomorrow.
It
Hey,
sent
man.
me a message that said delivery was attempted, but it's available for pickup now. And I'm like, the hell you mean delivery was attempted? So I went back and looked at it, and you have a P.O. box.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Mitch
What's
is
up,
here.
Mitch?
Mitch.
I watched him and Zach cook a bunch of meat on his video, doing all
Oh
kinds
man,
of meat.
yeah, that was a good one.
Ribs and pork butt and all kinds of stuff, man. Yeah. We were talking about Costa Maya. I wanted to talk about this. I know we kind of went way past that, but I'm going to go back to it anyway. There's a scam going on in Costa Maya. They're over towards Mahawal. This couple went over the shopping area, had a cab ride and all that, and they went down there to Crazy Lobster and had a wonderful meal and all this stuff. And they turn around and get ready to go back to the ship and all that. So they start walking back through there. And some guy had a little shop in there. He said, "Man, come on in here. I got air conditioning running and all that." So they did, and looked through his stuff and all that, and found a couple of things. I think she bought some little ring or something like that. I think they wound up paying like $25 or something, or total of $25. And they were going to pay cash. He said, "You know what? It'll help my family, man, if you just use your credit card and pay with the card." And it, somehow or another, it helps their family and all that. I try to run the card, and it says rejected. So they said, "Okay, well, we'll go back to the original way." I don't know what the wrong with the card. So they went and paid $25 and bought the item, and then went on to the ship. They got on the ship, and they got something from a credit card company about I don't know what it was. He started thinking. So that was kind of weird. So they went and checked his credit card online, the balance, and there was a $511 charge to his card from that shop. Undoubtedly it went through, and they changed the amount on it before it went through, and told him, "Oh, it was rejected." So,
That's weird.
yeah. So,
Yeah, cash is king. You hear me?
yeah. And so that's what they're saying now. Just be aware that there's that kind of scam going on. Luckily, they used a credit card, not their debit card, and they were able to contest the charge. And so they'll get that taken off. But
That's the thing is I have one credit card that I use in port. Actually, I have two credit cards that I use in ports, and they both only have $300 credit limits on them, and I keep those just for that reason.
right.
And I have fraud protection on them. So even if you said, "Oh, it's denied," and they tried to hit it for 500, it's not going to work. So
Right.
it would have got denied again.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's one thing that telling everybody at a minimum, leave your debit cards in the cabin. Do not take the debit card. Take credit cards.
Yeah.
Don't take the debit cards.
And don't take like your American Express Gold or any of that crap.
Yeah.
Get a credit card with like $3, $5, $100 on it. That's a credit card you want for ports.
Right.
Unfortunately, credit cards that small will have a high interest rate, but you won't get jacked out of $500 something.
Right.
I got a debit card through Venmo where I can put money on that card. So I'm putting cash on the Venmo, so it's actually not going to charge me any kind of interest rate. And granted, it's cash, but I mean, if I don't use it, I can still come home and use it. So I'm going to try that when I travel.
Yep. Yeah, I have one of those too. I just don't ever use it. I just have it, in case in the future I need to do something with cash that's not my debit card. I like to protect that debit card.
Yeah, I don't want to put I honestly I got it because the ships want you to have a card to back up your account.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
And I currently don't have a credit card. We're trying to get out of credit card debt, so I'm not putting anything on a credit card. So that's what that was.
Yeah.
That was my alternative.
Yeah.
So.
And like Mick says, especially in Mexico and places like that, if you're going to buy something, everything is negotiable. So you just pull out the cash in small bills and you can negotiate and get a better price on it anyway. And then you ain't got to worry about them getting your card.
It's very true.
Because price tags on everything in most of the ports we go to are just a starting point.
Yeah. So, Anyway, that's a good tip, a cruise tip for the night. Ada Mar had to go in the shipyard. It's a real simple job. They had to get up dry dock, so they do the hull inspection. They do the annual hull inspection, just the usual thing. So they pulled in there, and they went through the process, getting dry docked and all that. What they call it the bottom survey. What's unusual about this is that they had 2,000 passengers on board. They did not. Is all part of the cruise.
It's part of their itinerary.
They're part of the itinerary, and so the people the people showing the cameras out video, they were really fascinated with the whole process of going inside that dry dock and watching the water and the ship getting set down on the cradle there, and watch the water get pumped out and all that. And they were really into that. It really made a neat little excursion. So anyway, that was interesting. They had some buses for other people come up there and video it, while they're watching all that stuff.
I mean, did they let the folks get off the ship and go like into the city and do excursions or whatever?
Yeah,
Okay.
They had to get some special buses set up for that.
Yeah.
Special walkway.
I don't know. I'd probably stay on the ship and be like, let me video this. Let me see what we're doing. I don't think I'd want to leave.
So anyway, I thought that looked interesting. I probably would like that. That would definitely do some videoing.
Yeah. Sure.
The Don and I heard about this documentary out about Costa Concordia. So we sat down, we watched it last night. But I realized when I was going over some stuff online today that we watched the old one. There was one older a while back. This one's called Disaster Nightmare at Sea. Disaster Nightmare at Sea. And they it's on Netflix and all that. So we're going to probably tomorrow night we'll sit down and watch that. But it's sad, but it's fascinating of what all the things went wrong for it to happen. and it's like Donna says, another, and it was this is actually bigger than Titanic. So,
Oh yeah, more people.
there's one that I really like. It's about MSC, and it's like, I think the name of it's like making
About time.
I think it was
I
called
want
like,
you to finish that sandwich first.
Sorry, Uncle Dave. Go ahead.
no, the one video that I like to watch, it's like a 3-part video, and
Yeah.
it's like the making of an island, or like the making of paradise. It's about MSC building Ocean Cay. start
Oh
to
yeah.
finish.
Okay.
That is a good one.
I gotta see
to
that.
go to see what they went through about clearing that island and doing all the things that they did. I like watching documentaries like that. You
Are
know?
all of these on Netflix?
The MSC, you could find it on YouTube.
Okay.
The MSC Ocean Cay, it's like the building of Ocean Cay. It's like a 3-part series, no commercials. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Trisha.
Yes, Mitch, we're not talking about these.
He said, make sure you spell it right.
Babu.
Ain't no tell what you'll see then.
Or at least be in incognito mode on
Eddie.
Google.
Eddie, you posted it. You posted it today. Name something you're bringing on the cruise that starts with the letter H. I want to bring Haboobs on.
I mean, I bring Haboobs everywhere I go.
I wish I had some Haboobs to bring with me.
You're
Oh,
bringing
I mean,
some.
look,
You're bringing some
Hey,
on
hey.
there.
Sherman,
I lay in
move
bed
that
and
away.
rub
We need
it.
that disclaimer.
I'd lay in bed and rub them at night. I throw them on the floor when I'm sitting on the toilet in the morning with my bare feet on them. I mean, I would
Oh,
I
my
would do
God.
all kinds of fun stuff.
And
See,
this
Rich, you
chat
didn't
just
have the
went
disclaimer,
down the
that's why I just put
toilet.
it behind me.
Yep.
So,
You're
so
welcome.
I show up and all Rick thinks about is Haboobs.
Well, that's it. Hold on. I gotta
Eddie
go.
comes in and what do we start talking about? Oh my God.
Yeah, I've been in the basement for like 20 minutes. And then
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, thank you.
Is
Yeah.
it bad up there, Eddie?
Yeah, I'm saying to myself, let me not get in there because he's gonna start talking about Royal Caribbean and Galveston. So
You
let me just let
know-
him give him time.
He really
Well,
had. He really hasn't. I mean, there was a news story that you couldn't help because it was quite relevant about the guy that fell between the Royal Caribbean ship and the pier, but
Yeah.
he wasn't talking about Royal Caribbean and we're all going on Royal Caribbean. No, he's doing good
There you
tonight.
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just jinx everybody.
I'm sure it's on the list though. Give him time.
Yeah.
Well, you're right.
Well-
I'm waiting till a little later.
If we keep
Because,
going, he
there
got
is
11
some-
more minutes, so we can
There
keep
is some
talking,
breaking news
and he
that
won't be
came
able
out
to do it.
today. There was some
Breaking news.
Yes, it was, and
I
it's
will-
pretty big.
I do have something to say. Sherman and I are in the correct uniform. I don't know what is wrong with the rest of y'all.
I didn't get the
think it was
memo.
I didn't think it was a uniform.
Well,
on
mine-
Monday.
Mine is from Fort Walton, so but it's the correct color.
Mine is from
Mine
Cole.
is from Walmart.
Hey, DC.
Mine's from
Yeah.
Half Luggage.
My man DC. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even bring red with
DC.
me.
Yep. Shipwreck. Yep.
My
Hmm.
favorite
It's
accoutrement
Shipwreck.
right
That's
here.
what the name of it is. Yep.
Is that the
Don,
Costa
we
one?
plan to watch that. Shipwreck.
Y'all gonna make me get Netflix for a month.
Hmm.
Look, how about this? How about y'all send you my username and password and you can use one of my 2 accounts?
Awesome.
Yep.
And you just set it up here, so Netflix just blocked you.
I know, right?
Yep.
Hey,
Well,
I could give my sister my user account and all that shit.
Right.
that's right. Well,
Rick, you talking about breaking news? You must be talking about the Juneau Cruise Port being downsized.
no, it's the other way around.
Come on, spill it.
Roger
Spill
Reed's
it.
port director came out with a write up today, a newsletter that came out from the Galveston Wharf Board, and he talked about they have done some traffic studies and mobility studies in relation to a 5th cruise terminal, which will be, he even named it Terminal 14. It's going to be located between Terminal 10 and Terminal 16. And that's the one that Royal Caribbean's been negotiating with the port over. I think they're waiting for these studies to get done before they get much further with the agreement. And I think they got just about everything they need to get this agreement done. So we're just waiting more or less on that. Now they're also looking beyond the port area, mobility ways to get traffic from like Broadway, improving 14th Street, 18th, Winnie, Church Street, a few others over there to increase the mobility in the area. But that is beyond what Terminal 14 is. They determined the addition of Terminal 14 will not severely impact the traffic for the whole port area. So that's what it's all. It is a good report, and they looks like Roger Reed's moving right along with it, and I expect soon we'll be hearing about Royal Caribbean writing an agreement with the port for Terminal 14, the 5th cruise terminal.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something, and everybody's thinking it. The cruise out of Galveston, but I'm gonna be the one to say it. The next report I want on Galveston is that the damn road construction is done. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing about Galveston until the roads are finished. Then we can start talking about building all this other. Because you can build a $1 trillion cruise port, but if you can't get to it because you got to go 16 miles out of your way and a mile's worth of travel because of the damn construction, then yeah, no. Sorry, Rick.
No. Hey, actually, you're preaching to the choir. I drive down that road almost every day, and I bitch about it every day. So,
man, dude, it had it when I cruised out of there in 2022. It had it when I cruised out of there in 23. It had it when I cruised out of there in 24. I'm like, when does it end? When does it end? You know?
Yeah. Well, I
didn't think every state had Louisiana working laws where there's like 12 guys on a job, but one guy digging a hole and everybody else is leaning on a shovel.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Eddie, you know I'm right. Eddie, you know I'm right.
Yep.
Dwayne, I feel that we're going to get a celebrity whenever they get that 5th terminal agreement signed. So I believe we will get. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
anyway,
they got a lot of extra money right now. They can pay Galveston to build that port because they can't build the other 2 ports, so they got extra money they can pay there.
Yeah. They still need to get that ramp built from the freeway. They have drawings for it already, from direct ramp from I-45 over across the tracks. Emphasis on across the tracks down the harbor side and be possibly elevated all the way to the port. I had to contend with a train this afternoon, but luckily it cleared my shortcut away around that area. they had cleared that crossing down there, so I was able to go the freeway pretty quick without much delay. But that train is irritates me. That should not be. Harborside should be above grade right there. So that's coming.
DC, that's cool. I'll get with you about that later on after this.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to interrupt. I
Yeah,
just saw somebody resist.
now there is talk of replacing the Terminal 28 with a hybrid 3-terminal structure, and that's going to be where the 28 is now, or actually to the west of 28. So that would be the next thing that happens after they get this 5th terminal underway.
You know, a map with descriptions and where these things are at would be nice.
I have all that.
I'll be honest with you. I'm with Keith. I'm interested in a rail from the airport to the port in Galveston. Not necessarily to the port, but to a station somewhere close.
Oh, yeah. We've talked about that. Yeah, we've talked about that. Yeah.
And if they could build something similar to what Florida has, the Bright Line, that just leaves straight there, straight back all day long.
See, the thing is that in Texas, they don't believe in rails. They believe in burning oil, petroleum. So you have to be in a corner no matter what. You know?
Well, they put diesel trains on it. Give us a shit.
Just
run it. One way down and one way back. I mean,
already had the trucks down there.
Yeah,
the tracks are already there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So why can't they, there's freight going and this and that and the other thing. Why can't we dedicate, from this hour to this hour, we're going to use it to transport people. And then after that, you're good. Then from this hour to this hour, we're going to use it to transport people back,
Yep.
Hey, Rick, I thought I would just pop in and put a face to my name here. This is Dwayne. Hello,
He's
everybody.
active. He's active in the
Hey,
chat
Dwayne.
board. This is Dwayne.
Rick and I went to high school together 50 years ago, so we've known each other quite a while.
Oh,
Wait, Dwayne,
Yes, sir.
was he your teacher or something?
Yeah, he's my
Oh, wait a minute.
he was my uncle. Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
yeah.
Uh,
I just thought
use
I'd
me
pop
phone.
in and say hello and put a face to the name, and then certainly enjoy the show and every one of your comments. I love cruising as much as each and every one of you do.
Thanks,
Good.
thanks for
Well,
popping
glad to have
in. Nice to meet you too. Yeah.
You too.
Dwayne's
Yes,
been
sir.
on a lot of
Really?
cruises. Yeah.
Don't go nowhere. Don't worry. You can stay.
I'll
You might
stay.
know some things about Rick that we don't know. So
Uh-oh.
That's right.
We need the dirt.
Look,
Mhm.
feel free to take digs at Rick at will. It doesn't matter.
He-
You know?
he-
Those
he may
bodies
be-
stay buried. Those bodies do not get dug up.
He made me sign a
About bodies.
confidentiality covenant. Yeah.
We've run out of stuff to say about him. We need new content to talk about Rick for you.
Right. I understand. Yeah.
You already got promoted to governor.
I better. Yeah.
Rick,
Anyway.
Rick, I just put a picture down in the bottom to help Eddie out. It's showing the new Port 14 down there in Galveston. If you look at that picture down at the bottom.
Oh wow.
That's still helping me.
It was already got the calm breeze there in it.
Oh my God.
Ain't coming up.
Where in
Oh,
the
there you
island is it?
You know, that's one of the ships I always wanted to go on. I always wanted to go on the Breeze. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the name or I don't know. I've always wanted to go on it.
Yeah.
But
Breeze.
Rick said-
I mean,
Rick
we own
said-
Breeze down here now. We own the Breeze
What?
because
About the port, she said that was going to be the 5th port, but it was going to be called Port 14. How many actual ports is it?
this will be the 5th one. It's going to be called Terminal 14.
So how did they get 14 and 16, and you only got 5. I mean, just
This is
curious.
harking back to the old steamboat days. There's all these piers down through there, and Terminal 10 is where Pier 10 was. Terminal 16 is where Piers 16 was. That's the old banana warehouse deal. Del Monte bananas, Chiquita, and all that. And then
Banana.
they did have called the first that old cruise terminal, the one that goes way back. It was called the first cruise terminal 1, but then they decided to name it after the pier, which is Terminal 25. So that's how it is. They just kind of it makes sense in I guess port.
Well, Rick,
port.
you being rude to your friend by leaving that comment up, covering his face. What's going on?
What-
Jealous or something?
What
He's
class
scared
is
to take
the
Manny down.
Not the picture, the comment.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to make it go away, man. There we
The
go.
comment, not the picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me hear.
Is the Breeze
Thank
a
you.
Vista class or a
Welcome
Dream
back.
class?
Uh,
Is that a Vista or a Dream class ship?
That's a dream.
a dream.
That's
Dream.
okay.
Somebody's dreaming. It ain't mine. So
I'm
Uh-huh.
going to go somewhere else with some.
Yeah,
I'm
Mitch
done with
likes
the old,
the breeze.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carol,
those old ships. I'm done with them.
Yep.
Rick, aren't they going to park the Battleship of Texas down there somewhere?
In his driveway.
All right.
They're bringing it to Rick's
Here we go.
house.
Here we go.
Mhm.
Yeah, Danny.
Breeze's sister to Dream. Okay, cool. I love the Dream.
That's funny,
so-
Keith. That's funny.
Jessica.
When I think about that, I think about the Minions.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Hello? Hello?
Oh,
somebody.
you
Banana
only
phone. Oh, sorry.
and for your information, Eddie, I have Carnival stuff I want to talk about.
Okay.
Carnival
And, is that supposed to make you happy?
Destiny's and
At an
everybody-
hour and two, at an hour and 2 minutes, you wanted to talk about something now? Oh, really?
Yep. I don't know, man. Are y'all thinking that ship could be just a little on the large side, especially with 8,000 passengers?
From what I heard on this Destiny thing, it looks like they're kind of going after your buddies, Royal Caribbean ships. So
Well,
hey,
it's-
if they
yeah.
got the money to blow like that, might as well build it. You know,
Good night, Linda.
if they build it, they will come. So we'll see.
Good night, Linda.
Just not as much space. That's all.
Good night, Linda.
All right.
If they do it right, they'll have it spread out so that we don't feel like we're on top of each other.
Not going to happen.
I've heard that with Royal. Yes, I actually said the R word, but I've heard that with Royal that they did a really good job of spacing things out so that it never felt crowded on those Icon class ships. So hopefully,
And the Oasis, too. The Oasis.
And
I
Oasis.
mean, that's why I love that ship because it's
Yeah.
you don't see all the people. Yeah.
right. And so hopefully Carnival is doing that and spreading it out so that it's not everybody right on top of each other and bottlenecking.
I hate to burst your bubble, but that's not Carnival's MO. Carnival's MO is pack them in, pack them tight,
I'm
get them
hoping.
drunk, and take them on a 3-day cruise so we can turn around
Oh
and
my
pack
Lord.
8,000 more in here.
If they
Right.
if they put 8,000 people on a 3-day cruise, I promise you I'm not getting on that ship.
Yeah.
If they travel with a cruise ship that holds 8,000 people, I promise you, I don't care where it goes, I'm still not getting on.
I'll get
Yeah.
on it at least one time. I've got FOMO.
That's
I'm
more-
curious.
That's more people in my 5 mile by 5 mile square neighborhood. I'm not getting on a ship with that. I can do it for you.
I
Oh.
live in the city. I drive through Atlanta.
No, indeed.
The tonnage on the Ace is 230,000, and the Oasis class is right about that same, but Oasis carries 6,700 passengers, where Icon is 250,000 tons, and it carries 7,600 passengers. Your ratio
with
is
that amount
tighter.
of space, I could get it, but 8,000 guests. Are you insane?
Well, they were just doing that because they wanted to beat Royal, because their highest was 7,600, so they went to 8,000.
Yeah.
Now the next one to come out of the ship is going to be 82.
Guess where the next fight's going to wind up?
I
Go ahead, pick. I'll wait.
Yeah. The
Destiny Air Festival on a 3-day cruise, 8,000 people. I'll wait.
Yeah.
You make your guess.
Now, I think that you're going to see what's going to break out is a lot of your more seasoned cruisers, the loyal, the Carnival loyalty, they're going to stick with the XLs and the Vista class ships more than they would be going to the Ace. Ace is going to be attracting the younger crowd, I think. It's and the newbies, and you may get a few of the loyalty because just to say they've been on it.
That'd
But
be
I
me.
know Derek's foaming at the mouth wanting to get on that ship, Derek. But I'm telling you, man, it just the ratio does the numbers don't add up right for that to me. I'm halfway not sure I'm going to go on an Icon. I may do it one. Like Tricia says, I may do it one time just to see.
To see.
With this Aces class ship, you have 8,000 passengers, and there's roughly 2,000 crew.
Right,
So
exactly.
you're looking at a ship with 10,000 people on it.
Right. That ship,
Do
that
you
real
really
estate,
wanna
a little bit of real estate. Yeah.
I'll possibly do something like that with a transatlantic, but probably not. I mean,
Yeah.
I was
I mean-
telling Patrick that I thought that Ace would be a good one to do the transatlantic on.
That
So
might
you
be
have
nice.
plenty of time
When it
to
comes-
see the ship.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Now you got to do a transatlantic, right? So it's going to be the first cruise ever, and John Heald's going to be on it. Do you think you're going
Yes.
to be able to get a room on that ship?
It'll be tight.
John
If
Heald's
you-
going to be on it. John Heald's going to be on it for the transatlantic and its first inaugural sailing.
Right.
If you don't have it booked now, you ain't getting it.
Well, it's not open
Right.
to book yet. So as soon as it opens, you better have that credit card ready for the deposit.
There you go.
I think these larger
And
ships.
pay for it, because it's going to be expensive.
Hmm.
I think these larger ships are being made to make them the destination, not
Right.
so much the destination. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, Dwayne. Exactly.
Yeah.
And a cruise ship
Anyway.
is not the destination.
No,
Right.
A cruise ship is a good time on to the destination.
I agree.
You know, like if I get a wild hair and say, you know, I want to fly to Miami and I want to get a ship and I want to go to whatever cruise line. I want to go this island, that island, that island. I don't care which ship I get on. I
Right.
just want to go to my destination. The cruise ship is the vessel to get there.
It's a good
You know?
point.
It's the cruise ship is not going to make or break me. I can have a horrible time on a ship as long as I enjoy where I want to go. I don't care. You know?
Right.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
Dwayne said, that's what they're changing, because that don't make them money. What makes them money is the destination being the ship, and that's where you want to be.
Right.
Right.
So, okay, so you're gonna get, what is it? The Destiny, the new one coming out. You're gonna get the Destiny, and of course you're gonna put it in Miami, right? You're gonna put it in Miami.
Right. Right.
You're gonna load it with 8,000 people, and you're gonna take it to your island, Celebration Key, and
Yep.
come back on a 3-day cruise. Now you're getting them on the ship, you're getting them on the
Wait.
port, you're getting back on the ship, and then you're taking them home.
It's better than
And
that,
you're
Dave.
making money for-
It gets better than that. You'll have Destiny there at whatever Carnival Swankadina place, Celebration Key.
Celebration Key.
Yeah, but you'll have also a Jubilee there, and you'll have a Mardi Gras there, and then you may probably have a Vista there, all. Can you imagine?
All right, so now you got 10, 18. Now you got about 25,000 people getting off of 4 cruise ships to go into a place.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not about staying on board. I am not getting off. Mm-mm.
That would be a
I
good
got
day
news for
to stay
you.
on board.
I got news for you. The day all that happens, I'll be getting on an MSC or an NCL. I'm getting
There
on
you
somebody
go.
else. Somewhere else.
Taking
I
a
gotta see
different
that
ride
video,
back.
Dave. I got to see that video. I bet it's a good video about MSC. Yeah.
But
Dude,
I think that's the new
them
thing though, with these bigger ships. All the cruise lines with these bigger ships, they're all going to the 3 days. That's just like the day in Cozumel that the guy fell off the pier. That ship was there for only 3 days. Yeah, I mean, it's just what was it? What was it? Rick Wonder to See was on the 3-day there. I think when he fell in Coco Cay the other day. It's just all of them. That's what they're going to is the bigger ships and the shorter turnarounds because they can make more money in them 6 days on 2 cruises than they can one.
If I lived near a port, I would consider a short cruise like that on the weekend, just a quick getaway. But for me, it's an 8-hour drive just to get down here.
Yeah.
Right.
And for those who don't know, I am currently in Florida, so that's why I say to get down here.
Right.
So
yes, Miss Helicopter Queen, we know.
Did y'all see my helicopter video?
That was such a great video.
Did you see my yummy meal with my close-up of my teeth?
I will have to say yes.
Your dentist will be proud.
Trisha, now it's a good time for you to talk about your
She got back to what
ride.
it was saying, and her husband's like, "Where the hell's my sandwich, woman?"
He doesn't eat seafood like that. He'll eat fish and chips. He'll eat fish and chips. He'll eat fried flounder. He's not a big seafood eater.
Yeah. Fish chip, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
Seems like he married
now
the
you
wrong
think about
woman.
your helicopter ride.
Just saying.
Tell you about my
Let's see
helicopter
about
ride.
that helicopter
So
ride.
I got this wild hair. I don't know if you've ever seen Chase Us Around Town. He has done the helicopter a couple of times, and I've wanted to do it. And originally he asked because I was supposed to go on Sunday and watch ships sail away from Port Canaveral over here at Jetty Park with Chase and his wife Jessica. It stormed, ended up getting scrapped. We didn't do it, but beforehand I was going to go do the helicopter tour with Chase, and they had plans they couldn't get out of before. And so anyway, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go do it anyway by myself. Try to talk my husband into it. He was not doing it. He does not like heights. He was not getting in that helicopter. And I said, well, dadgummit, I will do it by myself. So I did. I got in the truck. I took my husband's truck and I drove up to the port, walked in by my lonesome, and told him what I wanted to do. I chose, there's a bunch of different options, and I chose what was option 3. I had to, double occupancy is everywhere, y'all, because I was single, I had to pay double occupancy.
Wow.
Paid for 2, but I was only 1. I thought about asking somebody who was sitting there waiting on her family to come back if she wanted to go up with me. I'm like, if I got to pay this price anyway, you want to go? But I didn't. I just went by myself, and I enjoyed it. I sat up front with the pilot and did number 3. So it took me out the port. So I saw the ships in terminals 1 and 3. And then we hung a right and went down the coastline down to about Cocoa Beach Pier. Saw the pier, saw the tiki bar was in full swing.
It was so awesome.
It was such a great experience. Could see Ron Johns from the helicopter. I pointed that out, and he turned around and we came back. And as we were coming back, I don't think you could really see it very well. I tried watching it on the video, but I don't think I was able to capture it. He's on the way back. He circled back and he said, "I'm going to circle back." He goes, "I see a manta ray," and so he turned around and we saw the manta ray in the water, which you could see the shadow of him. He's like, "Do you see that surfer? He's over there near the surfer."
That's cool.
And so we saw the manta ray, and then he turned back and went back up into the port and past Piers terminals 1 and 3, and went over where terminals, I think it's like 6 and 8. I'm not sure what those numbers are, but it's where the MSC, the Disney, and Norwegian was at Terminal 6. That's usually where the Carnival Freedom and the Carnival Vista are. But they had the Norwegian Prima import at that terminal Sunday. So we went up that way and then went over to where the locks are. I've been to the locks, but I know prior to COVID, for sure. I'm not sure when they shut it down, but they closed off the locks, so you can't actually go to the locks and watch the locks in operation. But years ago, we used to go out to the locks and watch the shuttles take off from NASA. So we would go out there and watch shuttle launches.
Yeah.
So it was really cool to see that from the air. No boats going in and out from the ocean over into the river when we were flying over. So I didn't get to see the locks in operation while we were flying, but it was really cool to see that. And then came back and got another good little view of the ships there in where MSC was at. It was an amazing experience. Everyone should do it. Dave is waving people out of here. DC is passing out, so bye DC. Have a good night. But yeah, definitely if you come down here to cruise out of Port Canaveral, you come in a day or two early. It is Cocoa Beach Helicopters. That I put the link in my in the description of the video, so you have that there. Definitely swing by. They do take walk-ins. Probably for your longer trips, you may have to make an appointment. But I walked in and he was just like, "Which one do you want to do?" And so they weren't real busy that day, and it was great. I would do it again. So.
I'm gonna tell you something about that video from when it started. I love helicopters to begin with. Like I said, I've never done a helicopter tour. All of my helicopter rides haven't really been rides. They were from point A to point B, like being in the military and working offshore and stuff like that. The minute I watched that, I was just captivated, and the nice slow turns. See, I didn't have any of that. We fly out towards the rig, and he just throw it up on the side and swing around and land.
You're on a mission.
But when I was in the Army, we're on a Black Hawk or a Chinook, and you riding along, and all of a sudden they stand it on its tail, and then boom, you're on the ground. Get off, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't know what it was like to be like, okay, we're coming down. Oh, it's nice and easy. Boom, boom. Oh, that's just wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great video. Even though
how long was that flight?
My flight was just a little over 12 minutes.
What's that like?
What's the cost?
If you had two people, it would have been $70 a person. Since I had to pay double occupancy, it was $140.
That's still cheap.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
I ended up
not bad.
because I also bought a video, which the video, I haven't watched the video yet, but it looks like what little bit I did watch of it looks like the camera they had on was on me the whole time. So I don't know if they flipped it around or not. Like, I don't want to watch me on a flight, but
Bullshit, post it. Post it. Put it up. Break it up and put it up in shorts, man.
I'll have to look at it. I haven't even looked at it. It's on my phone. I haven't even looked at it yet, except for like the first 5 minutes.
Just go for face value. You're a beautiful woman. Break it up and post it. They will watch you. Trust me.
I will do some of
nothing
it.
with that. Sherman can't do nothing with that. He's got to have Crystal in the video.
That's right.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's obvious.
I'll put some of it up there. I just haven't had a chance to look at it because I did this on Sunday, and of course then Sunday night I was getting the other videos up and posted, and then of course I was working all day, so it's something that I will probably look at on my way home in the car, and then on Wednesday, because we're leaving Wednesday after I get off work to head back to Atlanta, so I'll probably watch it in the car on the way back, and once I get home and settled, I can start figuring out what I'm going to do with it. I do have a little video, very short video of the one ship I got to see leave on Sunday. And that was me sitting in my in the truck, determined I was going to see something because I paid $15 to get into Jetty Park.
Right.
Gosh darn it.
Right.
So I sat there and watched the Princess ship sail out. I didn't watch it go all the way out. I just watched it push off from Terminal 3.
I'm gonna,
Right.
Tricia, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice, and I learned this from a very wise man who was right down there. Right there. Eddie, tell me if I'm lying. Film everything.
Yep.
Film everything. Break it up any way you want it. Shorts.
Yep.
Long type content. I don't take that advice because I don't. But you're doing really good with what you've been doing. Film everything.
Right.
I
Okay.
watched Eddie race his lawnmower down the damn street. Okay, I mean, Eddie, you remember that? You remember the lawnmower race down the street? Yeah, I do.
I would like to see
Trust
your show.
me.
I would like to see your show, Trish. I haven't seen it, but props off to you for being on a helicopter. I've flew fighters in the Navy and in the airline. If it doesn't have wings on it, I get a little nervous. So props off to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. When's your next cruise, Dwayne?
Well, I was thinking about joining you in December, but that's changed because I'm doing Virgin over New Year's, Rick. But I still might do MSC with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got let's see, I got the Jubilee in September of this year. I, of course, have the Viva, the Booze Cruise in October of this year. I have the Unhinged in February next year. I have MSC Grandiosa in September of next year, and I have MSC Seashore in February of 2028. But
I'll get Rick to send it to me.
I'm doing in the yacht club, baby.
Yeah.
I'm going high dollar.
That'll be nice. I'm getting a bunch of stuff from Celebrity because I've been avoiding them doing Virgin, and it's kind of funny. Like, we've missed you. Like, well, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You talked me in. You talked me into it.
Right.
47 days. Really?
Oh, 47 days. Rub it in.
I think
I took my
have-
filter off. You can see now I'm not in my normal location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dwayne takes a lot of celebrity cruises. He does a lot of celebrity stuff.
Yeah, I do a lot.
I
Done a
think
lot
I
of-
have. I think I have 63 left. But
Yeah.
Tricia, you're coming in town in October, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done a lot of celebrity, but as I mentioned in writing earlier, that Virgin's caught my attention about some things they don't nickel and dime you on. So it's not for everybody, but if you go on it with an open mind, which I think someone on here's been on them, I think.
Yeah, I've been on Virgin.
Yeah,
Just have to have an open mind. As long as you can do your thing, everybody else does their thing, and like you
Right.
said, it's not a nickel and dime. Once you pay for your booking, everything is included except for any alcohol or something like that. Or
Yeah.
there could be a few upcharges in a restaurant or something like that, but everything is included.
yeah.
What I like from what I've seen and read about Virgin is there's no specialty dining restaurant.
They're all specialty.
Everything is a specialty dining restaurant. It's included,
Correct.
except for certain things.
Yeah, and
Which
it's free
is
basic.
amazing to me.
Yeah, free basic Wi-Fi, no charge for alcoholic beverages, and they don't add gratuity onto your drinks either. So
Uh,
yeah,
The big thing for me, as I'm a solo cruiser, Dwayne.
I am
The
too.
big thing for me, and this is key, because I only sail between September and April
Right,
because all the kids are in school.
I agree.
Virgin, no kids.
No kids.
So I can cruise year round, baby. You know,
Yeah.
and I have to worry about little Johnny Snotnose running down the hallway at 2:00 in the morning because his
Yeah.
parents have decided he can do what he wants because the ship's only 900 feet long.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It was pleasant to not see kids. Nothing against them, but it was a nice change. Celebrity doesn't have many, but they sneak on there once in a while.
Nothing against them as long as they're not mine.
I
You know
agree.
what I mean? My kids, I'd be like, hey,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
or my grandkids. But anybody else's, you better keep them under wraps, brother. Because I ain't scared to come out of my room at 2:00 in the morning with a belt.
Right.
And I whip the kids, I whip you, and your wife.
Car behind, huh?
That's funny.
Yeah. But anyway, Sherman, when's your next cruise?
About 110 days.
110 days.
Yeah.
He's chomping at the bit too. You can tell.
Oh yeah. About 110 on the Booze Cruise 4.0.
4.0.
That's crazy because mine is like 60 something for the Jubilee.
Right.
Then I got to turn around less than a month later and go back to Galveston to catch the Booze Cruise.
Yep.
Wow.
Might just hang out here during that whole month.
Yeah, I might. I mean, depends on what's going on here. I might.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
never know. I
Oh,
might,
yeah.
have to,
37 days, real.
I might have to sleep on your couch, but hey.
I would if Rick could manage to get us some crawfish, but I don't think they're ready by then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crawfish.
Oh,
Dwayne, I don't know if you know, but I'm in South Louisiana.
I know you
right
are,
up-
and I'm jealous. I love
right up-
crawfish.
Don't be, because I'm gonna tell you something. The heat and humidity here is absolutely disrespectful.
Well, I know about
Right.
that. Yeah. But
But crawfish,
Best crawfish
usually
I've ever-
come-
best crawfish
usually
I've ever
come
had was
about the first of the year. Well, I don't know. No, they come before that.
yeah, they'll be in
They might be
January.
starting to come in season now.
The
but-
best I've ever had
Right,
was in Bunkie, Louisiana. Best I ever had.
Bunkie.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Talk about a podunk town.
Yep.
Jeez.
They
Yeah.
had some good crawfish.
They got a sign.
Right,
They don't even have
Will.
stop lights in Bunkie. There's a sign that says "Whoa," and on the backside it says "Thank you, come again." That's
correct.
how little that town of Bunkie is.
Right.
It don't even say stop; it just says "Whoa."
That's it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Mm.
Oh.
Thank you for entering. And on the back it says, "Please come again."
Right.
They saved money on that sign.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dual purpose.
So, Eddie, how many people going on that Booze Cruise?
How many what?
People. Cruisers.
I will tell you there's about maybe 45, 50, something like that. I
Okay.
think we're about 12, 14 channels getting together. So, it's a small little group, but
That's not
there are a bunch
bad.
of drunks and psychopaths and knuckleheads and all that. So it should be interesting. It should keep the cruise going, and we'll definitely be ready for the unhinged. So
There you
Sherman,
go.
I don't know about you, but I feel attacked, Sherman. What do you think?
Well, I think it's just good that he talks about us.
Yes.
So talking about knuckleheads, you see what I mean? I got two right here. So
I think he separated us out from Ricky. So
Rick is a whole world himself. So I am surprised that this past
I'm
Saturday
a
he
whole
had
different classification.
Sherman, did you see what Keith said? Look over there.
yeah,
in the chat.
I saw what Keith said down there.
Sight of Uncle Dave chasing kids and their parents with a belt deserves a visit to Chat GPT. Oh God, what did I start, man?
I figured that just gave Zach a idea for story time Wednesday
Story
night
time.
right there.
Oh, I'm gonna be beating seagulls with it with a belt.
That's only if Zach is still awake. Is Zach
Yeah.
still awake?
It's
It's
10:30,
9:30, not
it's probably-
10:30 there. He might be.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably. Jess has already made him go to bed.
And Danielle, I will let you know when Trisha comes into town.
Yeah, we're getting in late the day before Patrick has to work that Friday, and we cruise out
That's
on
right.
Saturday.
Yeah,
But when
so
we
it's just
come
gonna be a
back
morning
in-
quick back to go.
Yeah, when we come back in, I have to work the next day, but we can spend a little time in New Orleans and
Yeah, well, it's not even that.
maybe-
Just grab a quick bite.
right. That's what I was going to say. Maybe
But
do a late breakfast or
Danielle,
something.
down south Stitcher, Danielle, she lives about 30 minutes from me
Okay.
in Thibodaux, Louisiana. So it would be nothing to get up this way for her.
Yeah, definitely. When we come back in, that
It would be
Thursday.
cool though. I mean, you put a face to the name, or
Yeah, for sure.
put
For sure.
a face
For
to
sure, for sure.
what you see here, I guess. Because you're gonna, as Zach, you're gonna get the same thing in person as what you get here. I don't change. I don't change. You never know what's gonna come out of my mouth. Please God, I
Yeah.
hope you don't get them.
Yeah.
I'll be reporting.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that, but yeah.
I did keep it PG when Zach was here because his boys were here. I did a good job.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm proud of you, Uncle Dave.
Yep.
Trish, I went out of Canaveral on the Apex on Celebrity earlier this year, and that is a beautiful terminal and everything. I stayed in Cocoa Beach, and that was pleasant. Of course, with the time change, and I always go in the day before. It was nice. It's a nice area.
Yeah. My in-laws live about 25, 30 minutes from the port. And it takes that long, not because they're that far away, but because you have to do 35 through Cocoa Beach.
Right.
But you just go south on A1A and they just live down the road a little
Well,
ways.
this is my deal with cruising like anywhere in Florida. I always fly into West Palm Beach. I don't care where I'm flying from. I mean, where I'm cruising from. Because I have some friends that live in West Palm Beach. Fly in there and I stay with them. And then I pay a couple bucks and I take the Brightline that goes all the way to Orlando.
Yeah.
Or it goes all the way to Miami and it stops at Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, all the places. So I got my one spot and I can go both ways.
So there's actually a train that goes from Orlando to Miami?
Mm-hmm.
From
No,
the
it
airport?
goes from Orlando over to West Palm. Then it hits Boca Raton, everything all the way to Miami. It's called the Brightline.
Okay.
Greatest way to travel in Florida. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
I
I
flew
will
into
tell you.
Orlando.
I'm blessed because living where I live in Georgia, I can get to Jacksonville, Port Canaveral, and Tampa. Any of those. Jacksonville's the closest, but I don't cruise out of there that often because I don't have many options. I don't want to go to the Bahamas every time I get on a ship.
Yeah.
But, Tampa will get me over to the Western Caribbean and Port Canaveral will get me all over the place. So about 7 to 8 hours drive and we're at a cruise port. Now cruising out of Miami, my mom and I are going in August. I lucked up and got a flight into Fort Lauderdale for, I want to say it was like $143 a person round trip. So for less than $300 on Delta, even my mom and I are flying to Fort Lauderdale, and Ron told me about SAS transportation. So I'm going to use that to get over to Miami. They're going to drop us off at the hotel. And then we'll probably Uber if the hotel doesn't. I think the hotel has transportation to the port. We just have to pay. It's like to a third party. So I'll set that up when we get there. And if not, I'll just Uber. And
Look,
then when we
you're
get off the
gonna fly-
ship,
If
SAS
you're gonna
back.
fly into Fort Lauderdale, check the price on the Brightline train from Fort Lauderdale to Miami. Because 9 times out of 10, you can get to your hotel cheaper than an Uber.
But SAS transportation is like $15 each person.
Well, okay.
It's reasonable.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
partial, and Scott was saying it. Preach on with it. Scott's the one that got me started with Brightline.
I'm not
I paid-
opposed to it. I just am trying to be
Brightline
economical.
is just, and then regular Brightline is great, but then I pay for I've used it so many times. I get a discount for the premium, which is everything's included, all the drinks, all the food. You'd be amazed at the menu that they have on these damn trains. between Miami and West Palm Beach, I could have had a steak and lobster. It wouldn't have cost me nothing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was 9 o'clock in the morning, and I feel like I had steak and lobster. So in turn, I had a beer because that's what you do. You know?
So Dave, you can fly into West Palm and then get on the train to Miami. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I fly free. Well, I say fly free. It's standby, which that's a joke right now, you know. So
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, Dwayne. I fly standby because my dad retired from Delta,
right,
and standby is a joke.
it's a joke.
You know, he was a mechanic for Delta Airlines for 27 years. And
Oh, nice.
Passed away 2 years ago. He passed away. And anytime I get on a flight, even I mean, I pay for Delta now.
Sure.
I wear his retirement wings, his little badge, on my lapel. You know,
Good
and
for
they
you.
think I'm retired, and I'm like, I have to tell them a story and this and that. And I tell them it's like, and they're like, oh, that's so cool and this and that. And they're like, where are you sitting? And I'll tell them.
And you get
And I said,
upgraded.
look. And I said, what? As long as I got that wing, I tell them, I said, as long as he's with us, the plane is safe. And I'll go sit down. And then like you said, sure enough, excuse me, Dave, I think we have a little bit better seat for you.
Right.
Would you mind?
You get upgraded. Yeah, that's better than bringing them candy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I had one where I flew standby, and I told that story, and I was sitting in the back. I didn't care. I was on a plane. I was happy.
Right.
The flight attendant for first class saw it, and
yeah.
he knew what it was. And I told him the story, and I went back to my seat. In the middle of the flight, he come back there, and he's like, "Hey, do you need anything?"
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm good. He's like, no, do you want anything? I'm like, no, I'm good. He's like, there was a guy. He's like, you realize I run first class cabin. I'm the lead flight attendant on this flight. I know the badge. Do you want anything?
Right.
So, well, what kind of beer you got? He said, what kind of beer you want? Miller Lite? For an hour and a half, he brought me 6 Miller Lights.
Yeah. Well,
I'm like, he's like, you better hurry up because we're about to land. So I'm like, oh, shit.
it used to be as a captain, I could upgrade people, and then the gate agents got involved, and now the flight attendants are smart enough to know they wait until the door's shut, as you know, and then they can do what they want to. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But
Right.
we're locked up in a cage in the flight deck, so we have no choice anymore.
But that's how that happened at one time when I got on, and they knew where I was sitting.
Right.
And soon as you heard the door shut, somebody came back, was
Right.
walking down there like, "Are you David?" I'm like, "Yes, ma'am. Come with me."
Yeah.
Please.
That's a special person. Yeah.
You
Yep.
know? And
That's
it's great.
pretty cool.
I didn't ask for any of that. I didn't think I deserved any of that. But it was
Right.
respect from my dad.
Yep.
You know,
Absolutely.
which I mean, how can I not fly that airline because of that? You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah, that's great. It's a great story, and that happens
Yep.
a lot too. There's some good ones in the industry, and they make it for the ones that try to mess it up. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I got off. I was getting off of a flight, and I had his pin,
Later, Keith. Good night.
and the pilot saw it. Because you
Yeah.
know how they come out. You know how you come out and you greet everybody going off.
Yeah.
The pilot saw it, and he's like, "You retiree?" And I went through the whole spiel. No, this is for my dad. Lost him a year ago. He was a Delta Airlines and this and that and the other thing. I didn't know. I don't know if any other airlines do it, but Delta does. They have trading cards.
Mm-hmm.
They have these cards. It's like different aircraft, and there's like gold and silver and all of this. He gave me 2 gold cards, and one was like a 757 and a 737. No, a 737-800 and a 757-400 or something. and I didn't know what they were. So I came home and I was telling a friend of mine that my son collects those.
Right.
I'm like, well, here, take them. Give them to your son. And it was like the only 2 cards he was missing out of some sort of set of, I don't know what it was.
That's
But man,
cool.
this kid was happy. This kid was happy as a pig in shit.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
they made
Okay.
those mainly. They made those mainly for the kids initially, and then everybody wanted them. So yeah, it's a nice gesture.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't even know what they were.
The pilots
Right.
only come out of the pilots only come out of the flight deck if it was a good landing, though.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, the door
Oh,
stays shut. Yeah.
My last landing, I was flying into. Let's see, this was back in May. I was flying into Fort Myers, and it was a great flight. I mean, absolute great flight. Right as we made the turn, the final turn in the final approach, I guess you would call it, where we're, it started storming, the wind was blowing, the plane was dancing. Soon as that landing gear, that rear gear touched, he shoved that sumbitch on the deck. But we were there.
Yep.
It was a little rough, but we were there. And you could feel it moving with the wind that was blowing and all of this.
Yeah.
And the rain was just coming down. And when we were getting off, I'm like, I've been flying my whole life. That was badass. And they were just like, okay, cool. Thank you. I'm like, that you put her on the ground, that's for sure.
Yeah, you don't want to mess around when it's windy like that. That's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. Soon as he come in and the rear gear hit a little hard, but as soon as it did, the nose was down and he was on brakes and reverse thrust, and the brakes came out and we stopped. Literally, it seemed like 50 feet, but I'm sure it was more than that.
Right.
But he did it right, man. He put us down. That was awesome. I loved it. Everybody's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm like, no. You want the aircraft to bounce. Calm down, okay? Calm down. I've been through this before.
You're going to the gate. That's a good thing. Yeah.
That's
There
it.
you go.
That's it. He wants you off his airplane safely. That's what he wants.
That's
You
right.
know? So that was
Eddie.
very, very cool. Very cool.
Eddie, do you have any cruise news you want to impart on us before we leave tonight?
I made a few comments this morning, and might as well let you guys know. I am working on 2 new group cruises.
Oh,
Besides the one that somebody else is working on for next year. On January 2028, January 22nd, 2028, I'm working on getting the one of the new carnivals. Me saying carnival, watch this out. The Carnival Festival, January 22nd, 2028. So start saving the dates. That's usually when I do my celebration on my birthday, and also I'm planning to do a naming contest for the group cruise, and hopefully we'll get together. That's what I've seen so far on the festival. Now, I usually do the different booze cruises. So unfortunately, number 6 got taken from me. So I'm gonna let the person have it.
we don't want to talk about that.
Don't bring that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. So of course, I'm working on the 7.0 booze cruise, which it is going to be on 29, and it's going to be October of 29 on the another carnival. Me, oh my God, the line is going to come down.
What are you doing, Eddie?
Yeah, on the carnival.
Eddie, what kind of coffee did you have this morning?
I don't know. It wasn't Colombian, it wasn't Cuban, it wasn't Puerto Rican. So
It must have had some heroin in it.
yeah, or something else. So yeah, I already got the thumbnails and the posters kind of done for it. So far, I know about the festival. I've seen the dates already in Carnival. There's no dates whatsoever for Destiny yet. Maybe in another year or so they might be coming out. You never know. But that's what I'm looking at. I would like to announce that so people will start saving the dates. hopefully save their pennies. I do have a TA working for the first cruise already, finding out what are the rates and all that stuff going to be. So far, what I saw, it's around $9.49 per person on the festival, going to Aruba, Curacao, Celebration Key, and another port that I can't remember what, and then coming back to Port Canaveral. The Destiny, I am also looking at Port Canaveral also. Of course, another 7 or 8 day cruise, and where we're gonna go in the Caribbean, because I'm not going to Mexico or anything else. It has to be somewhere in the Caribbean. So hopefully, be maybe all 3 islands again. The ABCs all together, because we're gonna be missing ABC in the first one. So hopefully in the second cruise, all 3 islands will be there. So let's see how those schedules come out. But I am very surprised that I'm looking into Carnival instead of my main cruise line is NCL. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's what I got planned so far. I will be putting those things on Facebook so you guys could take a look at it. And then eventually I wanna do a poll for everybody to see who comes up with the name for the one in January, and that person with of course will get a price package for it, and then the one in Destiny will be the 7.0. Like I said, in October 2029.
Trish, you're gonna win it. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I
Trish,
just
you're gonna
looked it
win
up. It is day 1 is embarkation, then day 2 and 3 are days at sea, day 4 Aruba, day 5 Curacao, day 6 and 7 are sea days, and then day 8 is Celebration Key, and then we're back in Port Canaveral. So it's the 3 ports:
Okay.
Aruba, Curacao,
All right,
and Celebration
Eddie,
Key.
what about the other crew? The other
The Destiny, there's no date on it yet.
No, not that one. The one I think it's before all of that we talked.
The 1.0 that
Yes.
But that's not mine. That's somebody else's.
Oh, I need to speak to Sherman about that then.
Yes.
That's
Gotcha.
right now. That's going to be sometime in the fall of 28.
I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
Yeah, Ryan was talking about Princess, and they have that 3-day sale every year in June. So it will probably be June next year when we're able to get the dates and prices for that 3-day sale. Because according to Ryan, they always have a good sale, and you get onboard credit and everything else.
Wait, it's only going to be a 3-day cruise?
No, it's a 3-day sale.
3-day sale.
Yeah.
To book it.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, Memorial Day sale or Labor Day sale. It's their 3-day sale.
Look, I'm an ex-military guy. I'm not intelligent. I'm simple. You got to break this shit down to me for the people in the cheap seats.
What I was doing.
Right?
Good old Louisiana boy.
I'm not highly intelligent, but you know what? I can build anything and I can break anything. So,
Well,
what happens in between stays at home.
Yeah.
That's
Probably
right.
sometime September-ish in 28, but you won't book it until June of next year.
Yeah.
So you own
That's
CNS
fine.
Travel? So you own CNS Travel? You're a travel agent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. That is CNS Travel.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's not him; it's his wife. But yeah, he's
Of course.
That's right.
Right.
She's the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the boss. Yeah,
right.
I can let somebody twist my arm, and I'll take that Tropical transatlantic to Galveston from Europe when she comes back this way. So I'm still thinking about it. I may do that Tropical.
Mm-hmm.
I've done
If
a
you come
couple
back to
transatlantics. Transatlantics are definitely interesting. Yeah. Does it stop anyway on the way back, Rick?
I don't know if it has it out yet.
Yeah.
No, Tropical's about a few years ago before it comes out.
back. I'd love to take a transatlantic back, but if I did, I would want to go to, like, let's say, if it's leaving like Italy, I'd want to go to Italy for at least 3 or 4 days, prior, and then grab the ship, and
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about
normally
it
the
is,
transatlantic, when they leave Italy, they'll hit a couple spots in
yeah,
Europe.
they usually come out of Spain though. They usually come out of Barcelona. That's
That's
where
right.
they usually start.
But Barcelona, they come out of Rome too.
Yeah,
But yeah, they usually hit a couple spots that are local.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
you can get like a 16-day or a 14-day.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to do that, but right now, I can't.
I
No.
did a lot of,
I got to get out of here, y'all. So y'all have a good
Yeah.
night.
everybody.
Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming. It
Yep.
was nice to meet you, Captain Dwayne,
yes, sir. Nice meeting you.
Sherman, Tricia, Eddie,
Yeah.
and
Appreciate
Governor.
you, Dave.
That's
Yep.
Governor. Yeah,
Move
don't mess up my scepter. So I'll see y'all later. I got to go
Yes,
take
sir.
care of a bunch of stuff, but it was fun, and thank you for having me. And we'll see y'all Wednesday.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Shalom, shalom. So Dwayne to really rub it in that he's the real captain. Ha
Yeah, he's the real captain. Yep.
ha.
Very good.
Glorified bus driver.
He's gonna piss off Scott.
Yeah.
He's gonna piss off Scott.
Some people here say, "Oh, I'm the captain." No, you're not.
Yeah.
But hey,
Retired captain. Yeah.
there you go.
Yep.
You could
There
you
you
could
go.
really say, "Listen,
Anyway,
you
let's
gotta
go
put it
ahead.
forward."
Yep. Let's go ahead and shut down. We're losing our crowd anyway. The numbers are dwindling.
Y'all got to work tomorrow.
Yeah. So anyway, appreciate you, Tricia, Sherman, Eddie, and Dwayne. Thank you for coming on, for being our
Thanks for
guest tonight, Dwayne.
Thanks
And,
for having me. I certainly
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
and-
come around there next Monday. Be ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you for not speaking of things that happened in the 70s.
Oh, don't worry. Those days are coming.
There's time.
Those days are coming, don't worry.
Well, that's why he needs to come back next Monday so we can start getting into some stuff.
I might have to bring a picture of he and I together in high school. Who knows? Yeah.
Oh. Yo, say, look at that dork.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, everybody, y'all have a good night. And
Good night,
appreciate
everybody.
you.
Chat too. Yes.
Hey, I
Good night.
appreciate the chat. You guys, y'all have a good week, and I'll catch you next Monday. Y'all
All
have a
right.
good one. Good night.
Night,
Night,
y'all.
everybody.
Bye.